This little idiot has decided to just play Isaac today, because I just wanted to play as the namesake character of the game, I suppose, right? Makes sense, really. Honestly, you should not be allowed to play any other character. Why is it called The Binding of Isaac, but only technically 2 of the 34 characters in the game are actually called Isaac? Really makes you think, doesn't it? The namesake of the character only makes up, like, I don't know, 1/32nd of the roster? What would that be in percentage? Like, 3%, roughly? Man, that's messed up, don't you think? That's messed up, bro. Or whatever. I mean, isn't it, like, just, like, confirmed that, like, every other character in the game is basically just an alternate form of Isaac, right? They're just, like, Isaac wearing a sweet hat, or Isaac wearing a wig, or something like that, right? Isn't that just the idea behind it, or something? I don't know. I don't really actually know anything about the lore of this game. Isn't that sad? I've got, like, hundreds of hours of in this game, and like I love it with all my heart and stuff, and yet I don't really know anything about the game lore-wise. That's kind of funny, don't you think? How many people can say that they are in a position like that with a game that they love a lot? Probably a lot of people. Probably most people that have ever played a Souls game are in a similar situation. They only know anything about the Souls games lore because they've watched a copious amount of Vadi videos that you know, basically spoon-feed you the lore, because ain't no way that most normal people go out of their way to figure out Dark Souls lore on their own. I certainly didn't, and you can't lie to me. You probably wouldn't either. Hello, Pin. It's been a while since I've seen you on a first floor boss fight. It tends to always be Lil Plum, or Gemini, or maybe Monstro. You seem like you're a rare first floor boss, Pin. What happened? You taking some vacation days? You just like, you only have like a 3-day work week nowadays? I don't mind, I understand, man. It's the times we live in, right? Do I think this is worth taking? Nah, that's so much better. I am very glad I went for the roll. Take the Mistratum. Let's go! I am so glad I went for the gamble, baby. You gotta keep gambling. Always gamble. Do get it twisted. Keep on gambling. Isn't it crazy how my opinion on gambling basically is like it's black and white, it's night and day. If I did a gamble and I win, I'm like, hell yeah, gambling rules. If I did a gamble and I lost, I'm like, fuck gambling, I never want to do it ever again. There's no other opinion. Ah, well, yeah, I was gonna get hit in this room, I feel like. There was no avoiding that, really. Anyway, you know, like, there's no other opinion, there's no nuanced opinion on gambling out of me anyway. I'm just like, yeah, I win, it rules, it's great, keep gambling, you will win eventually. If I lose, I'm like, it's the worst thing ever, why would anybody ever gamble? It's such a terrible idea, you're gonna lose all of your life savings and feel terrible for it. Might as well fight the boss. It is Blub. I was like, can you stop hopping, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Finally, Soul Heart. A bit late, right after the boss fight, but I can still get my deal, technically. I didn't. Okay, fine. It is what it is. I will just take the HP up here, though. That's worth it. What I'm really hoping for is being able to grab this heart that is sitting on top of this trapdoor without having to use a bomb. YOLO! Oh, I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I actually have a chance to get a deal this floor. Love turning all those guys into keys. Absolutely wonderful. I'm excited as whatever. Nancy bombs is probably worth taking. I need bombs, kinda, so this is fine. Have I ever told you how much I admire Nancy bombs as a costume? People with blue eyes whenever they look at you. There's a shop. I do have keys. I do have money, at least a little bit of it. So I cannot believe I didn't get hit so far. What the hell is going on here? I'm not even worried about getting shot. These guys can't hit me. I got Psy Fly. Bullets don't harm me. This is a funny shop. It's nothing I want, honestly. I mean, at this point, I'm not getting another charge before the boss fight, I think. So I'll just save it until then. Maybe use it on my deal. Maybe I'll take my deal, you know? Maybe I'll just take something in there. Who knows? Boss time, baby! It is Wormwood, which means we are going to do the cheeky bomb thing against this guy, because I love doing the cheeky bomb thing against this guy. It is very fun to do. You just gotta get him to about half HP, like this, and then you gotta wait for him to jump you again, kinda like that, and then you wait for him to chase after you, put a bomb in his mouth, and he's dead. Oh, what the hell? Nancy bombs actually screwed me over because it made it a fire bomb, and then that means that, oh man. So my whole face skipping thing didn't even work, bro. I'll gladly just take a tears up. I'll check what's in here. Well, since what does void only cost 1 heart? I could have sworn it always costs 2. If there's a thing to void, it would be the D6. That's just good to do, with the new void anyway. So that's what I will do. First of all, let's grab that as well, because Eye of Belial is just good. Void the D6, put it in your pile. Now you can just use it to reroll, for instance, which, yeah, Book of Belial is not worth it. Not without another charge to void it with anyway. I've been loving this split void. I've been loving this better void item, man. It's been absolutely wonderful. Roll this, I'll grab it and then void it. And just have it in my pile forever. Show me my item room, please. Why would I go up here? It's like a waste of a charge anyway, but I mean, I'm not too worried about that, I suppose. You can't believe you actually hit me. What are you doing, Psy Fly? I thought you're supposed to keep me safe. You're not even paying for your paycheck. You're not earning that paycheck, man. You're being a piece of shit right now. That's what you are. Oh, shit. Speaking of, I want that. What's the card? Joker! Okay, you love to see that. But the boss has to be done this way. Come on, man. What is this goofy-ass floor layout? Thank you, finally. At this rate, I kind of be loving to find, like, a sack room, though, maybe. But, like, how am I gonna play it? I don't have no HP. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do, man. Whatever, I'll just fight first boss. It's the tough twins. And the second one isn't Gideon, which is also a great sign. Oh, this guy's fucking dead. You'll love to see it. Okay. Give me the speed, please. And then Horn fell. Oh my god, my face looks so goofy now. A little smile in the eyes. That's such a goofy costume combo, man. What the hell? Didn't get a deal. No surprise. Give me the HP. Take me in to the devil deal. I will lovingly take a Guppy item and I'll reroll that. Oh, that's good, but I can't take it unless Guppy's collar wants to bail me out. Wait, no, there's a way. Please drop a soul heart. Now's the time. It didn't, unfortunately. I am upset. Why'd you have to wait to change? Why'd you have to change the way devil deals work? I mean, I don't really need the piercing. I already have it, I guess, right? But there's my item rooms. I was wondering where they were. Crystal key is a great trinket. Oh, dude, Proptosis. But it's kind of anti-synergy with Eye of Belial. No! What else do we have? Wait. First of all, I'll take crystal key. What else do we have in here? Oh, dude, that's just good. I'll just take sulfuric acid. Damn, dude. Fuck it, I gotta take prop. It's good. And I'm actually glad for my high shot speed for once, because guess what? Proptosis benefits from shot speed. Because I learned this, somebody told me in the comments a while ago, that Proptosis is on a fixed timer. The tears last for a fixed amount of time. Yeah, 0.8 seconds. So, range doesn't actually improve that timer. But having higher shot speed means they can travel further in that time. Which is good to know. That's good intel, right? What do we have in here? Oh, I need that. I need that black candle so badly. I really hope I can get the money for that. Another Joker card. Well, I'm guaranteed getting a deal on this floor, so this one's for the next floor. But, man, that's very funny. Keep giving them to me, man. Keep giving me these Joker cards. I can actually go in here. That's cool. Oh, cool. It tears up. And HP, potentially. Let's go, bro. This is just a devil deal, which, yeah, I will definitely take. I will definitely take 9 lives. Absolutely. And then I'll roll this. Okay, not worth it. Simply put, not worth it. What was in my shop again? Oh yeah, black candle. Yeah, I really wanted that. See, I remembered. I committed it to memory, which means it must have been a good item. So, there you go. It was a good item, and I remembered it. Oh shit. Well, we got charges for days as well. That's absolutely wonderful. Buy that though. It's HP as well, which is wonderful. Let's focus on that devil deal. I know I'm getting another one guaranteed after the boss fight as well, but this one I can keep coming into and... Okay, don't take it that way. And re-rolling. So, like, why wouldn't I, right? Boom. Okay, that's not worth it. I hate to admit, that is not worth it. Hello, Mom. Let's go up today, mostly because my HP is trash. And let's see what we got in here. See, this was absolutely worth it. Abyss is a trash item, but Judas' Shadow is great. Might as well, right? Roll this. Nope, Gello is not worth it. And, if I die now, I wonder if Judas' Shadow takes priority over 9 lives. Is there, like, here's a genuine question. When it comes to respawn items in this game. Is there a set priority queue? As, like, say if you have all of them, do they always activate in the same queue? Like, say Judas' Shadow always activates before your 9 lives do? Or do they activate in the order you pick them up in? In which case, 9 lives would be first. I guess we'll find out, because there's almost a guaranteed chance that I will get hit in a funky way at some point in the next couple of floors, and then I'll see what happens, right? If I die, I'm not too fussed about it, but it will probably happen. Will I make it happen on purpose? Of course not. But if it happens, it happens. It's a dirty bedroom. Ew! I'll sleep in the bed though, it gives me HP. Okay, can you please open up? Thank you very much. There is a sack room here. I could go crazy on it if I wanted to. It would be quite something. If I can get myself an angel deal this floor, that would be, or like the key pieces even, that would be absolutely wonderful. I'll see. I'll see. Let's do the rest of the floor first until the boss anyway, and then I'll decide. Because I don't mind, like, sending all my lives down the drain just to... Okay, at this point I might have to send all my lives down the drain. Just to have a chance at, you know, getting myself an angel deal. Be pretty cool. I'm keeping the gauze for after I respawn. It's gonna be more useful. Hey, my ultra secret room. Please be good. It's alright, it's an HP up, you know what? Again, I'll leave that until I inevitably respawn after sending all my HP down the drain on the sack room. Because, yeah, that's gonna be smart. Is this an XL floor? It's not. It just feels very large for some reason. A shop! I actually have a use for all my money! Let's go! Wow! It's a great one. I don't need Sagittarius, unfortunately. But, damn, this is a good shop. Hot diggy dog. Wait a minute. That's gonna be useful as hell. That's gonna be useful as hell to farm HP with. Hold on. I can abuse this. I can abuse this. I might have to carry that soul heart in order to abuse this. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do the sack room right now. I have plans. The haters will stop me if I tell you about them, but I have plans right now. So here's the plan. There you go, that spawns a black heart. Thanks to Monkey's Paw. Oh, and it works again even if you die. Lovely. Okay, the 9 lives are getting used first. That's good to know. Let me go grab my cracked key my crystal key real quick, just so I don't forget about it. You know, it's like a thought that or like a realization I made somewhat recently. You know how they always say that you should be careful with what you post to the internet because it will stay there forever? And while I still think that is true, and you should, wrong way by the way, I didn't mean to go in here. You should be careful with what you post to the internet because you never know, like, how long it's gonna stay there and, like, what people are gonna, you know, see in the future and stuff. I think it's also a bit overblown. Like, yes, especially if you post stuff to, like, say, a big social media platform that doesn't look like it's gonna go under anytime soon because it's owned by a multi-billion-dollar company, there's a good chance that whatever you post on the internet, if you posted it on, say, like, a niche online forum or something like that, will disappear eventually. I should pick up a soul heart before the next one. Because otherwise I'll teleport out of the room, and then I won't be able to fight the angel. I need to fight him, so... Because I want my key piece. Like, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I, just out of curiosity, checked, like, an old bookmark I had of a forum I used to post on, like, way back in the day, like, 2009, 2010. And it was up until most recently, really, even. It was up for the longest time. Like, you could still go to it. But, until very recently... It was up, and then I checked it, and it turns out, no, it's the service shut down. So even though that forum was still up, and you could still, like, see all the old posts and stuff, you can't anymore. And I don't know if it was archived. I think maybe I even did, like, an archive in the Wayback Machine for it. But unless somebody did that, right? Unless somebody goes on the Wayback Machine, you will never be able to see what was on that forum ever again. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you post it in a place like that, then there's a good chance that whatever you posted will legitimately never show up again. It will never find it again on the internet, right? So I think the heuristic of whatever you post on the internet will stay there forever is not necessarily true. First of all, you can always delete it, naturally. Obviously, if you're, like, big and famous, yeah, that's a completely different deal because you're gonna have schizos going into, like, your past post history and try to cancel you for something you said 10 years ago or something like that. It's happened to plenty of people before. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you can always easily delete stuff that you posted in the past. But then even if it's, you know, especially if it's on, like, a niche place, it's not on, like, a big online platform or something like that where you have the control over it, it's not gonna stay there forever. We've been like put into this false sense of dread over, or like even security, that whatever we post on the internet is gonna stay there forever. And like, you know, we've moved to like a whole digital cloud computing whatever for everything. That's not necessarily the case, right? A lot of stuff can easily be deleted if the service that's providing it shuts down. Like for now, we're taking it for granted that we can buy all of our games that we would want on Steam and own them digitally. And at least for the foreseeable future, I don't think Valve is going to get into any sort of financial trouble or have to shut down Steam. But do you think Steam is going to keep operating forever? Do you think Steam is going to be up for like the next like 80 years of your life? So like when you're on your deathbed and you just want to like, I don't know, I want to play like a quick round of Stardew Valley while I'm on my deathbed, just to like chill out a little bit. Do you think you'll be able to do that? You think you'll be able to replay all these old, by then, you know, now they're not old games, but you know, in 80 years' time, they'll be considered old games. You think you'll be able to play all these old games by the time you, well, turn old? Owie. I forgot about Nancy bombs. Right. I thought I could reroll the key piece, and I realized I have both of them. Oh, well, let's reroll this. Well, that's, I guess, kind of useful. But, like, that's like something to think about. Like, I am not a proponent of, or I'm not somebody who's like, oh man, I gotta have everything on physical media. I gotta have all my games on disc or something like that. Most of the games I buy are digital, and I live that life because it's just convenient having them all be able to be downloaded. Like, internet connections are fast enough nowadays that you can download a game and play it within the same day, right? Unless it's like something insanely large. But even then, even on my internet connection that is not great, I can download a big game like, say, Elden Ring in, I don't know, 5-6 hours and then play it, right? It's not unheard of. But, like, I have thought about this occasion where I'm like, yeah, what if, like, I don't know, in 25 years even, I want to play one of the games I own now with my future children, for instance. What's gonna happen, right? Like, how am I gonna be able to? Is my Steam account still gonna be around? Is the internet still gonna be around? I guess this is like getting into existential dread now. What's the world gonna look like in 25 years, right? I guess we're thinking way too far ahead. But still, like, this is generally applies like to, you know, be sure whatever you post on the internet, you want to stay there forever. I don't think that's necessarily something you have to be so fearful of. With how much how quickly turnover is on some social media platforms or like websites and services shutting down, even though some established services now have been around for a couple of decades since the inception of the internet, there's a good chance that any of them could also just easily shut down. The US government has considered banning TikTok on several occasions. So, like, you know, if shit like that can happen, if legislation like that can be pushed through at any point, it's all over. It's all going down the drain, and you don't have to worry about it at all. So, you know, like, I think the fear of whatever you post on the internet staying there forever is kind of overblown a little bit. Especially because companies have started deleting accounts from people who deceased, right? Like, Twitter caught some flack for it, but, I mean, Twitter's caught flack for, like, literally every change they've made ever, because people hate change, but also because the platform is genuinely becoming significantly worse, every day. But, like, you know, like, they've started deleting inactive accounts from people who have deceased, and that's, like, yeah, like, you can keep those up for archival purposes, but that is one way to have your stuff deleted. You know, shit like that can happen. It can absolutely happen. It's absolutely, like, reasonable. It's not unheard of. I don't care about Shoop the Whoop. I don't really care about Marrow either. Maybe I can get myself some more charges here. It seems likely. So what I'm saying is, you probably still shouldn't post dubious stuff online. You know, you don't really want to give people that might take a disliking to you in the future fuel to cancel you over something. That's never a good idea. But you also probably shouldn't have to worry about it too much. By the way, in case you're curious what happened to the forum that that started this whole bit, apparently that company is now into NFT business. They're doing NFT and blockchain stuff now, so hey man, they had to shake up their business somehow, I guess. I guess just being like a forum hosting service wasn't good enough anymore. Nobody's really using forums anymore anyway, thanks to Reddit, so I suppose it's the next best thing, right? Also, I am in love with the fact that a red room spawned here, which means I can actually go into this room. I'll just take the HP. I also am wasting charges. I was gonna get charges to use on the damn red room, and now I'm like, I forgot that there was like an item in the red room. But I remember how like I don't know, like a floor ago, my HP was doing terribly. Well, we've turned that around for sure. That's absolutely wonderful. Come on. Stop giving me HP upgrades, I swear to God! I guess being worried about Steam shutting down is less likely because, again, it's such an established service, and even if it happened, you could probably get access to, like the files anyway to download your games or something. I'm sure Valve would find a way. I'm more worried about, like, the lesser known, or the lesser used game stores. Like, what about the EGS, right? That Fortnite money is gonna dry up someday. What about Ubisoft store? What if Ubisoft, like, goes under because people are tired of buying the same Assassin's Creed or the same Far Cry game every 3 years, right? Again, it's not necessarily likely, but it's not unheard of. All it takes is one economic crisis, and then after we recover, suddenly all your damn games are gone, right? It's possible. It can happen. I don't know, maybe that's overblown. Maybe I'm thinking too far into it. Maybe this is just like the overthinking thing that people do when they have anxiety. I'm not anxious about it at all. I'm just letting life roll me over however it goes, right? I'm taking the scenic route already. I'm already like 4 semesters behind on finishing my damn bachelor's degree. Like, I don't care. I'm taking the chill route in life. I have very little worries in life. I just kind of like live however I gotta live, you know? Live to make my life be happy. Do I want Seraphim here? I mean, I can't re-roll it anyway, so sure. I guess I could have fought the angel and then re-roll him, but like, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Let's go up. Yeah, that's what I took. Okay. Miter! Is that worth taking? I should probably re-roll it. Never should have bothered. Oh yeah, I got Schoolbag, right? I was gonna avoid it, but then turns out it doesn't really matter. I got Schoolbag anyway. But it's just a curious little observation, you know? And I guess that's another reason why people are always like, you should be careful what you post on the internet. It's gonna stay there forever. And you're gonna have some insane people. In 5 years' time, you're gonna have insane people looking at this joke that is a bit edgy now, but still perfectly fine to make. But in 10 years, oh, it's gonna be like so bad, right? I mean, that happens all the time, right? What's considered like appropriate changes all the time, where you're like, sometimes you look at old movies and you're like, wow, how did they get away with that joke? They would never get away with that nowadays. That happens all the time. Yeah, it turns out against like heavier bosses, this run is not as crazy powerful. Like, it does okay on room clear, but damage is alright, but it could definitely be better. Thank God for Psy Fly though. Thank God for that. And out we go. More fun stuff. More fun items, please. Some good things. Nope, I don't like pop tiers. Data miners, garbage. Freezer Baby is another conjoined piece, and that's another spun piece. Okay, I'll gladly take those 2. Roll these other 2. Oh my goodness, Metronome sucks. I hate Metronome. It's killed me once. I remember vividly, I had it once as like the loss, and then it gave me the fucking Razor Blade effect, and I died. And I was like, what the hell? Oh boy, we're going into the walls, huh? Crystal Key is having another one of its moments. We're gonna be living inside the walls. The paranoid's worst nightmare. Oh, you know what? I got keys for days. This has potential right here. This has potential written all over it. And he paid out with an item as well. Okay. Well, here's the plan. Grab that for Bookworm. And then reroll everything else in here. Once I, get charges. Because that's 5 items, brother. Oh, cool. Eden's Blessing. That's nice. Pay it forward for tomorrow. We shall roll in here. Out of all these items, I don't want any of them. Infamy's okay, don't get me wrong. But I think I can do better. I think I can do a little better. There's more in there, you know? There's some more potential to be squeezed out of there. Oh, there's my Ultra Secret, though. That's nice. Heartbreak. And another chest as well. Maybe I do want to roll in here. I'll leave those around for now. Maybe I miraculously do get more charges. It's always possible, right? Wait, I have one right now, actually. Yeah, wait. Don't waste whatever little you have left. Boom. Wow! Now that is quite something. What do I want? I gotta think long about this, because I am not getting another charge probably to reroll with. So getting Glitched Crown is pretty much worthless. So is getting Sacred Orb. So I should just get an impactful item. So I kind of just want to get Sacred Heart. There it is, the Sacred Heart in question. Give me that. I could use the R-key, could go for an R-key run, but it's been a long run already. I don't think I want to go even crazier with that. If I can get myself some lucky red rooms here, I have a chance of actually getting another full charge to reroll once more, which would be nuts. I didn't play around that happening because it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Yeah, that Sacred Heart pickup was a great idea, alright. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he got destroyed. I am just 1 short, huh? Darn, dude. Darn, dude. Well, give me that. Why not? I shall see to it that I void some stuff in here. You know what? Screw it. Void all of them. I dread to ever use this again, but I guess it doesn't matter because I won't get to. But still, I dread what would happen. I guess I would end up R-keying. Oh, man. If I end up getting a charge somehow, say I end up going to the void, and I end up R-keying, I will literally, like, cut straight to the beast fight. like, I am not doing an entire run. I'm just, like, teleporting to the beast fight, effectively. This run has gone on for long enough. Owie. Like, the best thing that could happen to me right now is the chest doesn't spawn after this. Like, there's no void portal. I just leave. I just end the run. That's the best thing that could happen to me right now. Because I know if this spawns a void portal, I'm gonna be tempted to go into it. And I'll be suffering a terrible fate. Hey, man. Like, the kind of fate that Mega Satan is suffering right now, where he's just dying, like, pretty hard. Yeah, I feel like this fight would have actually been pretty tough if I hadn't taken Sacred Heart, turns out. I think taking Sacred Heart was the right play here. It made this fight gonna go, like, a lot quicker than it probably would have otherwise. That being said, I am dying, but I'm not worried because I got Heartbreak. Like, whatever, man. If I'm getting hit a bit, who cares? I'm just kind of like, maybe putting a bit too much faith into Psy Fly to keep me safe. Yeah, probably. Oh well, he's dead anyway. Thank God. I've been spared. I've been saved. And that is the run for today. Thank you very much. Be sure to delete your browsing history. You never know, man. Whatever you do on the internet stays forever, evidently.